All right. Let's begin by taking in a deep breath and letting it out. And just feel the body begin to release and let go. Let me settle into this moment. Just for a few minutes, we'll sit. We let go of all the to-dos, all the should-haves, the could-haves, and just go inwards, taking care of ourselves, our mental health, our bodies. Feel your feet connecting to the earth. Maybe wiggle the toes, press them down, but find that secure connection. Mother Nature is always there for us, to hold us, to keep us safe, to remind us where we are in this place, in this world. Allow the legs to soften. Feel your hips resting on the mat or in the chair. And just let go. Some of us are holding our breath or holding our bellies in. Go ahead and soften, let it go. Sink down. Allow that chair or that mat to carry you. And as we sink down, we still want to keep our spine straight. As we move into meditations, we want to allow that energy to flow through us freely, but we can soften the muscles in our core. Just relax. Relax the shoulders. Let go of any tension, any tightness. Relax the arms. Let them hang heavy. Relax the hands. Notice if you're gripping your fingers. Can you release and soften? Feel the space between the knuckles opening up and relaxing. Allow that same relaxed feeling up into the neck. The neck and the shoulders, they carry the weight of the world, but they carry the weight of our head. Can you release and let that go? Can you visualize those spaces opening up and softening? Soften the muscles that surround your skull and soften the muscles across your forehead. Maybe you can create a bit of space between the eyebrows as you soften and you release that tension, that tightness. Sometimes we hold in that tension in our brows, furrow in. Can you soften and release and create space? Soften your eyelids, let them hang heavy or close them, and soften the gaze. Release the tension, the tightness you're holding in your face and in your jaw. You can let the cheeks hang heavy and part the teeth. Let the tongue rest gently in the mouth. And bring your awareness back to your breath. And take another deep breath in and let it out with a sigh. And then close the mouth, allowing the breath to draw in through the nose and back out through the nose. And you want to hear your breath as it comes in. Find a rhythm that feels comfortable for you as we move through this meditation. Today's meditation is about reclaiming yourself, the true self, the person you were always meant to be, the person you are to become. Today, I reclaim myself. Today, I take back all of the pieces that I gave away to others. All the parts of me that were hidden or pushed down. All the parts that were disowned because of the disapproval of parents, teachers, partners, or friends. Today, I release the limitations in order to become who I am meant to become. Today, I release these limitations so that I can reach my human potential. I take off the blinders and I break through the falsely created barriers and I step in to my full, magnificent self. I choose to shape the world rather than allow the world to shape me. I will stay true to my core beliefs. I will stay true to me. And what are some of the beliefs that you have taken on that others have told you that you were not good enough, that you were not as good a cook as someone else? Or maybe that you weren't as smart, or you thought that you couldn't do something because someone looked at a picture that you drew. Maybe you thought you weren't as good an artist. Or maybe one day you went out and your plants were wilting and you gave yourself that name that you were not a gardener. What were some of the beliefs that you created for yourself? That you are not pretty enough to be loved, that you are not rich enough to be happy. What are the stories that were created because of what society told you? What are the insecurities that you felt because you reached your hand out and there was no one there? You thought you weren't lovable. Or when you shared the truth about who you were, somebody laughed. Is there something that comes to mind? Can we reshape that? Can we change our ideas? Can we create new stories? What if we create our world? What would that story look like? What would it sound like? Today I choose to live my life on my terms. These stories that others told you were based on their fears, their insecurities, and they placed them upon you. They do not need to be the truth. Today we let that go. Today we create our own life. What are you ready to try again? Today we tear down the obstacles, the barriers that keep us from becoming our magnificent self. What are the beliefs that you're ready to let go of? And listen to the stories that come to you. Are you already talking yourself out of this? Are you feeling a tension, a tightness in your belly? These beliefs run deep within us. And breathe into that tightness. And let's create new stories. What if? Can you create a new story for yourself? Can you shift your energy to that of joy, excitement, contentment? Feel your feet resting on the earth. These can be scary thoughts, but in this moment you are safe and all is well. Feel your body resting in the chair or on the mat. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Can you hear it as it comes in and out of the body? Feel your heart beating in your chest. It might have sped up just a bit with these ideas of tearing down these stories that we took so many years to build and create. And let's place our hands onto that heart space as if to calm the heart. And just as the earth gives us safety and security, we do the same for our heart. We press down just a bit, letting the heart know that all is well. And send love to yourself, self-acceptance. Feel the body relax just a bit. Place a smile onto your face and carry this loving energy with you through the day. Namaste. All right. Let me unmute you. Nice. So you have homework this weekend, but first I'm going to share our card. I live in an abundant universe. Notice how abundance flows into your life in delightful and surprising ways.